Lando Norris beat Oscar Piastri by less than 1/10 in qualifying as Lewis Hamilton left to ruin a mistake which left him in 16th. Norris turned the tables on Piastri, who had been ahead of him all weekend, with a stunning first lap in Q3 to secure his first pole of the season and provide the perfect opportunity to make inroads into his 9-point deficit in the championship. Leclerc produced an equally impressive lap to take third from Saturday's earlier sprint winner Max Verstappen, whose setup change for qualifying from all downforce didn't allow him to challenge the McLarens. Hamilton was knocked out in Q1 for the second successive day after he was eliminated after cutting the corner at Radion and subsequently having his lap times limited. Antonelli was also out again in Q1, but Mercedes teammate George Russell qualified 6th just behind Albon. Tsunoda enjoyed his best Red Bull qualifying in 7th ahead of Racing Bull's Isaac Hajar and Liam Lawson, as Gabriel Bortoleto qualified 10th. But Norris said he was not too fast when he was third in sprint quali behind Verstappen and Piastri, a position he held for himself. After Norris topped Q1, the McLaren duo was seen a big pole fight between them, and the British driver delivered when it counted to just pit Piastri. Even Norris himself couldn't go faster in his last run, and if the rain for that forecast on Sunday arrives, track position will be key. So having pole may not be as much of a disadvantage like in the sprint we saw with Verstappen going past him. It was a decent lap though. Happy is what Norris said. Everyone was pretty worried after yesterday. I wasn't even that far off, so it was just a couple of little issues we had. So I was confident after yesterday and confident coming in today, so it was nice to see I could get back to the top. 3/10 is just slipstream, not being first out of the pit, so it was nothing to worry about, but people like to make a lot of things up, so I felt good. The car's been flying all weekend. Oscar's been doing a good job, so we're pushing each other a lot. The threat of rain remember, Verstappen was given more downforce, so maybe he didn't quite have the same amount of pace, qualifying 3.5 off, and was even beaten by Leclerc. I was actually hoping it would help with the driving feeling, maybe just a bit juggy, but it didn't do that, so it wasn't the right balance. Verstappen said it's a bit weird, something that we need to look at, but I would have liked to start third, but that was probably our position today, but Q3 didn't come together. But Lewis Hamilton's wretched Spa weekend got even worse, as his Q1 time was deleted for a track limits violation at Radion. He had gone 7th, which was just slower than Leclerc, but his lap deletion put him down to 16th, meant he was knocked out in Q1 again. From my side, another mistake. I have to look internally, said Hamilton. I have to apologise to the team because being knocked out in both Q1 was unacceptable. Ferrari's brought a new rear suspension for the race, which Hamilton said was the final major upgrade this year. It's unclear whether the upgrade has affected Hamilton's confidence, but we'll see how he ends the weekend tomorrow. Moving on into the classification, and Norris and Piastri 1 and 2. I think both McLarens will be delighted about that. Norris to get pole. I think Piastri will still fancy his chances going up Eau Rouge on lap 1. Leclerc did really well to sneak into third. He'll be very happy with that. Verstappen 4th. I think he will be frustrated. Maybe just took a wrong step with setup, but they can work with it, especially if it's wet tomorrow. Albon 5th. What a great job from him. But I think Russell will be really disappointed to finish behind him. Just shows that maybe Mercedes lacking a bit at the moment. Tsunoda 7th, maybe just that confidence booster from having Mekis in could really boost them, and hopefully we see more of it. But Hajar and Lawson will be really pleased with that. Bortoleto too, great chance for both of them to get points. Haas a bit off where they were in sprint, but they can definitely still work from that position. Gasly in 13th, away off the points. Hulkenberg away off his teammate again, so I think he'll be quite disappointed with that. And in Sainz as well, just not being able to carry the momentum that he would have had after the sprint race, I think he'll be very frustrated with that. And Lewis Hamilton 16th, so frustrating, because I think there's signs that he's got the pace, it's just so many little mistakes it's costing him, and it's been very much a weekend for him to forget, and Antonelli as well, to be fair. So it'd be intriguing to see if any of them can recover, especially in the wet. Maybe that'll help, who knows. But the Aston's really struggling this weekend, just so draggy, that car. And Colapinto once again, really struggling, and he'll be hoping for a good race tomorrow as pressure grows on him. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.